您上一次来这是啥时候？
这还是在4、5年了。
有4、5年了。
对，还是2014年的时候。我们一般两口从来来不了，你没有车，你知道吧？想来嘛也来不上，没车你没办法。
This deserted tunnel used to be one of the highest passes along the Duku Highway.
玉嘛，看看丫头。
Although it's almost forgotten by people today, veteran Chen Jungui still remembers the day when he was first sent here.
哇，很冷啊。
The construction of the Duku Highway began in 1974, with the aim of connecting Dushanzi in northern Xinjiang to Kucha in the south. The task was assigned to soldiers who had to chisel out their way through the cliffs and ravines of the Tianshan mountains. But with no modern machinery, building Duku was a battle against nature. It took the soldiers 10 years to finish it, and 168 lives were lost in the process. Among them was the leader of Chen Jungui's squad, Zheng Lingshu.
This is exactly where I was deployed back in 1980. The weather was terrible. There was heavy snow all winter and the road was completely buried. On my way here, we got miles in the snow and finally had to just climb. For 2 days and 2 nights straight, we didn't eat anything but snow, and death was awaiting all of us. My squad leader took out the last steamed bun from his bag and gave it to me, as I was the youngest, but he and my other brothers in arms froze to death.
Like the majority of his peers who died during the construction, Zheng Lingshu passed away while still in his 20s. Chen Jungui survived, but has been living with permanent muscle damage and a mix of gratitude and guilt ever since. In 1985, 2 years after the Duku Highway was completed, Chen returned to the graveyard where his brothers in arms were buried to pay his respects. But what was supposed to be a short stay turned out to last for years and decades.
Many family members of the martyrs came here to say a last goodbye to their sons. When they come, we have nothing to offer them, as we can afford neither mutton nor beef. We can only cook one of our own chickens and make a stew with the mushrooms that we pick from the mountains. We never eat the chicken ourselves. We only butcher one when they come.
When we were away, we could never really feel at ease. A part of us was always here with them. We went to visit the family of the martyrs, and you have no idea how much it hurt. They are all seniors now, some in their 90s or 80s, and when we visited, they all came out to greet us, the brothers and sisters. I just couldn't stop my tears. I couldn't help but think why it's us standing here, and not their family members, their sons.
All 3 children of Chen Jungui have also grown up along the Duku Highway. One of them even took part in the renovation of Duku.
I worked on that bridge, and now where we are standing is built by my son. He's the 2nd generation. Back then it took us 8 years to complete the work with nothing but spades and pickaxes. But this year my son spent only 3 months on this bridge. So, you know, it's such a different time now. When I think back honestly, it feels like a dream. But I'm already lucky that I can live to see this highway. My brothers in arms can never do that again. So I have no regrets.